At a scrap recycling station on a hillside, I discovered a wrecked Ducati. It's a real Ducati. The front part is gold-colored, but the front drum area on this bike, the rear part is only light gold, and even the brakes are branded parts. This bike is very likely not an ordinary one. After bringing it back, this pile is all that's left. The boss sold it to me for 8.5 yuan per kilo. There were still 215 jin left. The boss didn't say whether it was good or bad. This part was snapped off hard. Not sure if the rider's fate was strong enough. The gold shock mount underneath is also broken. The wiring under the fairing is a mess. This thing has been sitting here for years. Pretty tragic. I don't even know what this connector belongs to. The engine is an L-twin. I compared it with my fist. It's seriously huge. This is the rear brake. Looks like it was stomped and snapped. The rider must have been completely desperate. Oil is still dripping underneath. The rear wheel isn't any better. The tire is completely torn apart. But all this is just surface damage. I think this bike might actually be a huge bargain. This is its fuel tank, plastic and long and narrow. Once removed, only the frame remains. The designer really pushed weight reduction to the limit. But this part uses an old-style high-flow airbox. Looks like I'll have to strain my old back a bit. After removing the air filter, only the frame is left. Doesn't it look very similar to the one that guy rides? If it really is the same model, then its power must be insane. And if I just do a simple repair, I could sell it to my daughter's classmate. We could still make some money. The two gold front forks are completely ruined. After removing this simple frame, only the engine is left. This bike's power is extremely fierce. This is its rear wheel. It's a single-sided swing arm, but the suspension uses a multi-link structure. The frame is quite simple, but the engine is very complex. It's an L-twin, and it's belt-driven. The metal underneath is badly deformed, but the oil sight glass is completely shattered. Oil will leak out from here later. I directly powered it with electricity to spin the starter motor. The engine internals aren't seized. Latching onto you counts as grabbing a big leg. Then I pulled the throttle cable and tested the compression to see if it meets revival conditions. It peaked at 8 bars of pressure. More than enough. I quickly sorted out the base wiring. My wiring setup. I think we really scored a huge bargain. Now I'll use the lowest possible cost to confirm the condition of this engine. I connected all the necessary startup wires, but this thing doesn't have a key. Luckily, I've got a trick. These two wires here, and the one underneath. Just spark them briefly. You'd better keep this a secret. Hopefully this messy wiring won't cause us too much trouble. I'm going to try starting it. Wish us luck. Holy shit. I probably connected the wires wrong. But this engine is still worth salvaging. I stripped all the wiring apart. Went through it from scratch. The engine did turn earlier. I think you should call your classmates. When they come to see the bike, bring a multimeter, so I can measure these wires. You keep making me help you work every day. Don't worry, I won't let you take the blame. Is it this one? Yeah, that's it. That's the one. Look what I prepared for you. So, how is it? This time you didn't come for nothing, right? Another YSL. This gift box looks even better in gold than last time. Yeah, Christmas is coming soon. The Black Opium Night Serum I gave you really liked using it. You finished it already. You've been working so hard and staying up late lately. Your complexion hasn't been great. This Christmas, I got you another set. It also has your favorite toner inside. You can use them together. Your complexion will keep improving and your skin will get smoother too. That's really nice. There's body lotion and lipstick inside too. All stuff I like to use. You really know how to pick gifts. Of course. Once I finish fixing this junk bike, we'll go out for a proper Christmas dinner. Alright, I'll head home first. After sending off the BMW girl, I continued sorting out the wiring. From start to finish. Making sure everything was really fine this time. Then I powered it up again. Wow, it's powered now. That means this side of the wiring is fine. After confirming the wiring was okay, I removed the engine to check its internal condition. It's actually much cleaner inside than outside, which makes sense. A Ducati owner would never let it drink cheap oil, so the engine itself is very likely in great shape. It's just this sight glass that broke, causing the engine to leak oil. And you wouldn't believe how expensive this Ducati part is. It would cost us a fortune, so we had to find a low-cost way to fix it. This is the closest sized replacement glass I could find. It only cost 7.5 yuan, but it's still slightly smaller than the original. Luckily, I had a solution. If you're curious, put on your safety glasses. Of course, it's already too late now. Don't blame me. I welded a ring onto the engine cover, then re-drilled the hole to my exact measurement, and polished it so the new glass could fit perfectly. This replacement ring is 1.5 millimeters smaller than the original, but it saved us several hundred yuan and over 20 days of waiting time. So yeah, that was a pretty smart move. I added engine oil, reconnected the wiring, and installed the fuel tank. Now it met the conditions for starting. I was ready to try starting the engine. Wish us luck. It's this wire. I've checked every single one from start to end. Normally, it shouldn't act up again, but it just started misbehaving again. I think this bike has a bit of a temper. Maybe the previous owner just couldn't handle it and failed to tame this engine. Even though I forcefully brought it back to life, the bike still seems to have its own ideas. But at least we've learned something from it. I reorganized all the wiring again and added proper insulation. I'm absolutely sure nothing was touched incorrectly. That short circuit earlier wasn't my fault. The engine is now confirmed to be healthy, so we can move on to cleaning the exterior. I used dry ice. It costs 6 yuan per kilogram here. I used 30 kilograms of dry ice to clean the engine, edges, and the heavy grease on the rear section, along with all the grime. This is the main frame. There's no major damage or deformation. It's in pretty good shape, but the carbon fiber parts were badly damaged, with lots of scratches on the paint. So I sent them to a sandblasting shop for proper surface treatment. This is how it looked right after sandblasting. The materials and welding quality are excellent. I removed one section and welded it back properly, without wasting any time. I sprayed epoxy primer right away to prevent rust, then applied the original factory red color and baked it at constant temperature to cure. This is the frame red, a perfect, authentic red. The rear subframe is yellow, a truly proper yellow as well. I also refreshed and polished the engine. And in Shitu town, I found all the parts needed for final assembly. So it was time to put everything back together. With this final adjustment, the restoration is complete. Even if you offered 8.5 yuan per kilogram now, I wouldn't sell it to you, because it has a nickname, Super Saiyan. And now it starts perfectly every time. Even the engine break-in is done. Let's take it out for a test ride. With that, this 215-gen Ducati is fully restored. Ducati's handling really lives up to its reputation. It's incredibly light, but still, you need strong nerves and skill to control it. Thanks for your help. Wishing you good health and prosperity.